Question McKinney, and this is for DBS 1511. And this is my research from EBSEO, our school library, regarding MySQL query cache to speed up query performance. I found this article and I thought it was really neat. Although I don't quite understand everything that's in this article, but I definitely thought it was kind of neat. As I went down, I looked and I saw where it talked about how query caching is really beneficial in an environment where you just have tables that don't change very often and for which the server receives many identical queries. So I thought about that in a big time environment, should I say a corporate environment. I work in an environment where data is becoming more and more prevalent. It's really more sort of a smaller company at this point, but data is going to become very important in this environment. I can tell already, and me having this knowledge and perhaps even understanding where I deal in an industry where our company sells grills, charcoal grills, gas grills, all of these types of grills, that data won't necessarily change very often. It'll be pretty static data. It won't be something that is super dynamic or anything. So this query caching could come in very handy. And so one of the things that I really liked about this was that I thought, well, hey, let me just try this SQL statement here where it shows the variables. So what I did, and now I'll bring this over into this screen so you can see it, is I ran that from the article there. It says run this previous query cache. And so I see all the parameters have query cache, yes, the query cache limit, cache min res unit, and the cache size and cache type is on, and the cache wlock invalidate off. So one of the things I noticed here that I was reading in the article, that the cache size, because it's 0, is saying that's the default to disable. So of course I tried to run this query to set global query cache to a size, but I didn't see when I tried to run this, I didn't get, of course it just shows zeros affected taking 0.2 milliseconds, but I go back to run this for the query cache, I'm seeing that it's still set to 0. So I'm not sure if that's just something that's a permission thing or what. I'll try to just bump it up and just see what happens, and run it again and check the query cache, and of course it's 0 again. So that's just interesting to me, because I thought, man, this is some way to really help improve performance if there was to need to run the query cache in a system or in an environment rather, then this would be an outstanding tool to be very advantageous. So just some really neat stuff that I found out regarding this. I thought it was really nice and interesting to see. So here's my DBS video discussion for 1511, and I hope you found it as neat as I found it. So thank you so much.